Good evening, savages, and welcome back to another mini episode of Savagely Paranormal. Today, we are going to talk about how the paranormal affects pets. Yes. Your dog. Let me tell you. I love his face.
My dog likes to stare at the wall.
And growl.
And bark.
And death glare things.
And stare up the stairs, tuck his tail, and run away.
Shake and hide behind you like you're gonna save him from some invisible monster. But he's not the only pet that we've had experience with that has experiences, because your other dog does the same thing.
She does. She just doesn't stare at the wall like he does.
He likes the downstairs corner.
Yeah.
I don't know what Ruger's obsession with that corner is, but he always stares and growls and...
We holy watered it once, and he didn't stare at it for a good 3-4 months.
Yeah, we really need to do that again.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. It probably wouldn't hurt. Livy likes to stand at the top of the basement steps and, death glare the basement.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
They both do that sometimes. I just chalk it up to the cats down there and leave it at that.
Yeah, we're going to go with that theory. But, I mean, when I, like I said in one of our other episodes, when I was house sitting here while you guys were on vacation, the dog, let me tell you, we're standing, in the living room by the steps to go upstairs, and the ding goes off when you open the doors, and he's looking at me, I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at the doors, and he's looking at the doors, and he's looking at me like, you heard that too, right, lady? That's not just me? You heard? What's going on? Why is it doing that? And then he's slowly getting behind me. And I'm like, I can't protect you from this. I don't know what this is. I don't know.
Yeah, some watchdogs.
Right?
Just hide behind me. Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's what he does. But again, he's not the only pet that we've had experiences with. When we did one of our first cases, the Geneva house.
Yeah.
That was our second case with Savage Energy officially, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
And they had a cat that was endlessly tormented by a spirit there. And that poor cat was absolutely terrified of everybody. And I don't mean to laugh, but you walked into the room and it ran.
Yeah, that cat was touched. That cat was poked.
Had its tail grabbed and was slid across the floor.
Yeah.
But I feel like the paranormal affects and torments the pets more.
Well, because the pets are like kids. They don't have the filter.
Yeah. There's no,
Their brain doesn't know. Well, as we grow into adulthood, some of us, that part of your brain gets shut off, so to speak, because
society
you're not supposed to see or hear those things.
Yeah. Society tells you that it's not real. You're all imagining stuff. And pets don't have that. And a lot of pets get affected. But a lot of times that is the first sign that there's something really wrong with a house. You have your cat will react. Your dog will react. Pets will die, get sick.
Yeah.
Get locked into basements and attics and cupboards and all kinds of stuff. We see that a lot, though. We really do. And then, some people also have asked us if it's possible for pets to be possessed.
I don't see why not.
I mean, I think it's possible. I really do. We personally have not had a case that had a pet possessed, but I know that it does happen.
There's lots of stories out there of it happening.
Yeah.
Kind of
But again, it goes kind of back to the
sweet
kid
family
thing.
Dog turns into the Cujo.
Again, you go back to them, dogs and cats and stuff being children, and the fact that they can't say no,
right?
And they're not sentient. Well, they're not like completely sentient. Like they have their own free will, sort of, kind of. So like things attach themselves.
They have a soul.
To them.
They have
easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting that a lot of pets, like a lot of people claim that, and a lot of other paranormal investigators will take like their dog with them to really haunted locations and see how they react. Like the guys from Taps, like they occasionally, Jason will occasionally take his dog with him on some of their like bigger cases for a couple hours just to see if...
Heck yeah, the dog's gonna pick out all the hot spots.
Yeah. I think it's a great idea, but your dog would be terrified, and
that wouldn't be good.
Wouldn't work. Mm-mm. My dog would run into things.
Yeah.
No.
My other dog would be too busy saying, "Love me."
Oh, you has 2 hands? You can rubs the bellies?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have food?
Yeah. Yeah. My dog is just not the brightest crayon in the box. I love her to pieces, but she's kind of dumb. She wouldn't even... I don't think she would even react to anything. She didn't react when Lily had her little friend. So,
well,
I don't know.
But then again, she might be used to it too and not even think anything of it.
That is true. We do have, the revolving door of spirit things that like to hang out, so...
Yeah, so it might...
Our dog's like, whatever.
Yeah, you're not bothering me,
just
you're
don't
good.
touch me, we're good.
Yeah. But the other kind of neat thing about pets and paranormal is they say back in the day the whole reason that witches had their familiars and their cats is because cats actually can absorb some of the negative energy and or feelings from their person.
Yeah.
So not only can they protect, they can also absorb some of it. So
they like transmute the energies.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people, like, a lot of ancient people, like, worshipped cats and stuff, so it's not even, like, anything new. They thought they were, like, protectors. They helped to keep, the evil and other things.
So that right there can explain why some of them, in some of the more interesting paranormal cases, they get sick, they die, whatever, because they're just constantly sucking in this negative energy that has nowhere to go.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot on like different cases that I've seen, like on different like haunting type shows. Like, it's always the pets that are affected first. Always, pets and kids. It's always the pets and the kids.
We've already established that they can see them before we even know there's anything going on.
They see through the veil more easily than humans do.
They get affected easier because they don't have the brain capacity that we do, telling us, no, that's not happening. No, that's not real. No, they're not trying to possess you.
Right.
So
they're not trying to eat
They're
me,
just
no.
open vessels.
Yeah.
And then when you look at the debilitating effects, they're so much smaller than people generally.
Depending on the breed.
It's way easier for the negative effects of it to take over.
Yeah, the oppression part of like a demonic type haunting is a lot harder on their bodies because they're a lot smaller. Mm-hmm. But it's a lot easier for even a lower level demon to pick up a dog or a cat and throw them. Yeah. Or, reach in and... Yeah. Reach in and touch them. No. No. We don't like that. No. I don't like that thought. But, I mean... when you have a dog that, like, tries to attack thin air, or a cat that hisses at thin air, there has to be something.
I mean, there are cases
where
out
dogs
there.
are a little
They
nutty,
get sundowners and doggy dementia and all that stuff. But generally speaking, if your dog is sitting there perfectly fine 1 minute, then their hair stands up on their back and they start growling and...
Yeah, your dog does that a lot.
Yeah, I know.
When I was growing up, we lived with my aunt and uncle in a house not too far from here, and their two dogs absolutely refused to go upstairs or in the basement. Like, they would, and they weren't like the little tiny itty bitty like ankle biter dogs. Like, they were like Lassie and another very large type dog. I don't remember what kind of dog she was, but she was large. She would sit at the bottom of the steps and just death glare and growl. And all the hairs would stand up everywhere, and it'd be like just there, growling at the top of the steps. And we're like, come on, you can do it. Come upstairs. We know you wanna. Nope. Tail tucked underneath the dining room table, because the dining room table was like right at the bottom of the steps. The cat was the same way, like wouldn't go upstairs at all. Like, you would think that like the dog and the cat would like try to stay away from. No. Absolutely would not.
Interesting.
Would not go upstairs at all. Like, not even 1 foot on the stair.
Huh.
And they had never been trained to like not go upstairs. Like, it was always like free reign.
Yeah.
Free range pets, go wherever you want.
Right.
No. That was not an option. They did not like the stairs at all. But that house was very haunted, though. There was an old lady that haunted. A not so nice old lady that hated everybody.
Oh, well, that would explain it.
Yeah.
They're like, no, that the mean lady's up there. I'm not going.
Yeah, we're not doing that. No.
We're not going to piss off the mean lady. Nope.
No. But it was always interesting to watch them, like, react the way they did. And I was really little when we lived in that house. I think I was, like, probably 2 or 3. And I still remember the dogs trying to, like, sheep herd you away from the stairs so you wouldn't go upstairs.
Oh, jeez.
I'm like, what are we doing now? No? Okay.
Well,
Whatever.
on the flip side of that, I've seen animal spirits, which is kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. We have a lighthouse near us that is supposedly haunted. The Fairport lighthouse, it's haunted by a little gray kitten. That's interesting.
I saw one of my previous dogs. I was in the bathroom, probably getting ready for work or something, and I turned around and I went to walk the other way in the bathroom, and I'm like, oh, hi, Tequila, what are you doing? Then it took a minute for my brain to catch up. I'm like, wait a minute. Tequila's been gone for years, and by the time I turned back around, poof, she was gone.
Nah, she's just popping in to say hey.
Yeah, it was kind of neat. And then the other day, a couple weeks ago at work, my old desk used to be right across from our ICU area where we put all the patients if they're super sick or after surgery. And I was sitting there and I'm looking through and I'm like, what is that? And I kept seeing this little fluff of a tail. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, okay, well, it's gone now. Whatever. Went about my day. We didn't have anybody in that room because it wasn't a surgery day. We had no sick patients. And I go in there later to go do something, and I'm looking, and there's a little tuft of white fur on the floor right there where I saw the little poofy tail.
Oh, that's neat.
And we've had, well, in the last 2 years, we've had a couple patients that I can think of that it could have been. So it's kind of neat because one of them I was just talking about the day before because I have a little jar of her fur on my desk because she was one of my faves. And I was showing her mom and we were talking about her. And then the next day that happened. I was like, oh, I wonder if she came to say hi.
Probably. That's kind of common. A lot of people say that they have had pets like come back to visit and stuff, which I think is kind of cool. I mean, if I'm going to be haunted by anything, I would be okay with being haunted by like
doggies and kitties and
right. I'm okay with that. I don't want to be haunted by ghost spiders though.
No.
Could you imagine?
No ghost bugs.
Ooh, no.
I don't like them when they're alive.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be haunted by like ghost bugs.
No.
But I would be okay with being haunted by like a ghost like cat or dog. Probably not a snake though.
A wolf or two.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool. A wolf or another large puppy dog. Not a hellhound, but like another large.
You know.
like another large puppy dog. But like, I don't know. Like, but I mean, you have to think like if you know the more mundane type animals like dogs, cats, bunnies can come back and haunt you. Can the spiders and the bugs and the other things come back to haunt you? Like,
I'm going to say no because as far as I'm concerned, they do not have a soul. They do not count. They are nothing. They are bugs. But that's just me in my opinion because I don't like bugs.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
No.
Ugh. But it would explain why you feel like something on you and then like it's not really on you.
No.
It would. It would explain it. I'm just saying, like.
No.
No?
No.
I don't like the bugs. We don't do the bugs.
No.
Yeah.
I was trying to think if there are any more stories, but
I don't know. We're getting the wrap it up sign, guys.
Okay.
So, we'll catch you on the flip side.
yes.
Stay savage.
Bye-bye.